Hello students, welcome back. I hope you must be keeping well. In this session, we will be continuing with the geometry of complex numbers and we shall discuss the different forms of equation of a circle. We shall also discuss the equation of a circle passing through three non-collinear points and the concept of inverse point with respect to a circle. So let's begin.
So the next topic that we have is the different forms of equation of a circle. That is the continuation of the geometry of complex numbers, right? So firstly we have mod z equal to r, where r belongs to r plus, that is a positive set of real numbers. Then locus of z represents a circle whose center is the origin and radius is equal to r. So that just means if you have a circle of this form, mod z equal to r will represent a circle of this form. This will be pz, that is a complex number z, and this is r. Then it represents a circle whose center is origin and radius is equal to r. Similarly, second says that mod z minus z naught equal to r, then locus of z represents a circle whose center would be z naught and radius is equal to r. That means center is z naught, that is not, it's not origin, it's z naught. So this is my z naught, this is the center of this circle, and radius again is equal to r. This is r, this is z, right? So this is the situation in this case, this is the center of the circle. Then next we have is equation z bar plus az bar plus a bar z plus b equal to 0 represents a circle whose center is minus of a and radius is under root of mod a square minus b, right? This is the radius. So just remember this form, that z bar plus a z bar plus a bar z plus b equal to 0. If you have an equation of this form, then it will represent a circle whose center would be minus a and radius would be under root of mod a square minus b. So we have an example based on this which says find the center and radius of the circle z bar minus of 3 minus 4i z minus 3 plus 4i z bar plus 9 is equal to 0. So first of all I tried to reduce it to the standard form, which was z bar plus az bar plus a bar z plus b is 0. So I have z bar plus a bar z plus a z bar plus b is 0. This is our standard form. So this can be written as z bar plus, I can write minus 3 plus 4i z, right, plus I have a bar z plus I'm just taking the negative sign inside so that I can have the terms of the form plus a bar z plus a z bar. So this will become minus 3 minus 4i z bar plus 9 is equal to 0. So next thing that we have is, so from here only you can deduce that here a is, you can deduce these values, a is az bar, that is a is minus 3 minus 4i and b is 9, and therefore center is minus of a, which is 3 plus 4i. Or you can also represent it by the ordered pair 3 4, and therefore the radius now is, as you know the formula, it's my under root of mod a square minus b. So this will become mod of 3 plus 4i square minus b is 9. So this becomes under root of 25, modulus of 3 plus 4i square is under root of 3 square plus 4 square, that's 25, because it will become under root of and it's square, so under root and square gets cancelled. So we have 9 plus 16, that's 25 minus 9. So the answer is 4. Hence the center is minus 3 plus 4i or 3 4 and the radius is 4. Now we have equation of circle passing through three non-collinear points. Let A, B and C be the three given non-collinear points and PZ be a variable point, right? Suppose these are the points A, B and C, that is Z1, Z2, Z3, these are the complex numbers, and P is any variable point. Then the angles subtended by the arc AP at B and C are equal. this we know that these two angles which are subtended by the arc AP, this arc is subtending these two angles and these two angles are equal, that is alpha. Then the equation of the circle passing through the points A, that is representing Z1, B, that is Z2, C, Z3 is given by Z minus Z2 by Z minus Z3 into Z1 minus Z3 by Z1 minus Z2 is Z bar minus Z2 bar by Z bar minus Z3 bar into Z1 bar minus Z3 bar upon Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. So this is a bit complicated formula, but you'll have to learn it because you can have equations framed on this also, right? So this is the formula for equation of circle passing through three non-collinear points. Now we have the condition for 4 points to be concyclic. So if you are given 4 points A, Z1, B, Z2, C, Z3 and D, Z4 taken in order, right? We are taking this in order. This is A, B, C and D. They are concyclic. Then you'll have the result, you'll have Z1 minus Z2 by Z4 minus Z2 would be lambda 1 e raised to iota alpha, and similarly Z1 minus Z3 by Z4 minus Z3 would be lambda 2 e raised to iota alpha. And from here we can reduce that Z1 minus Z2 by Z4 minus Z2, that's this, into this would be purely real, and this is the required condition for the 4 points to be concyclic. Okay, finally we have inverse point with respect to a circle. 2 points P, Z1 and Q, Z2 are said to be the inverse points of each other with respect to a circle if, first of all, O, P and Q are collinear and lie on the same side of center O. Now see, this is the situation. When will you call the points P and Q to be inverse points of each other? This is a circle, this is center O. We have O, P, Q, all three should be collinear firstly, and they should lie on the same side of the center O. Secondly, OP into OQ, this distance into this is equal to S square, where S is the radius of the circle. So that means this into this should be equal to radius square. And the points Z1 and Z2 will be the inverse point of each other with respect to the circle Z, Z bar plus alpha bar Z plus alpha Z bar plus R equal to 0 if Z1 Z2 bar plus alpha bar Z1 plus alpha Z2 bar plus R is equal to 0. So just understand these two inverse points definition, this, and just learn up this condition also, right? This is also important.
So I hope you must have understood the concept of different forms of equation of a circle as well as the inverse point with respect to a circle. In the next session, we will be discussing the concept of logarithm of a complex quantity. So stay tuned for my next lecture.